location. We'll find him.
That was kind of a crazy she was out there. Thank you all for coming out tonight for the 2019 Harvesting of the Fruits Neighborhood Potluck and Award Celebration. There's a couple things that I wanted to go over before we get started. Tonight we have, as you've seen, upgraded some of the decorations in here, so you can thank your Roanoke neighborhood advocates for that, as well as all the plates, cups, silverware, and napkins are either biodegradable or compostable, so they're green. So we have cardboard trash cans that we're going to throw all the plates, as well as you can put the food in to throw those away. Anything liquid-wise, though, if you could still use the regular trash cans so that it doesn't come out of the bottom. We do have a blue recycle container for any of the water bottles that we can put in there. So that way we have tried to green up our event tonight. And so we're going to call you by sections. We'll call you for sections to go through the line to get some of the items. And I did want to call any people who may have disabilities or need a little bit more time in line, if you could go up first. And then we'll start calling sections right after that. Oh, would someone like to do a blessing of the food for us tonight? All right. Tim has volunteered. Come on down. Tim Dayton from Reach and First Christian Church.
From a microphone. Yes. Thank you. Would you all pause for a moment and bow your heads if that's what you, how you do it? I would like to give thanks. First, I want to give thanks for all of you being here. I want to give thanks for this absolutely beautiful day and this beautiful time of year. I want to give thanks for all those people who have prepared the food for us that will nourish our bodies. I want to give thanks for all those powers that each one of us pray to, each one of us reach out to. I want to give thanks as a pastor, but I want to give thanks first and foremost tonight as a citizen of Roanoke neighborhoods. Thanks for the fact that we come together to celebrate and to be the hands that make a difference in this world. In his name, your name, the name, whichever name you choose, I give thanks. Amen.
All right, and the next group will do this side, the first 4 tables next. So you all. I want to thank the Roanoke neighborhood advocates. They all helped set up today. Tiffany Bradbury, our communications manager, City of Roanoke. And we also had Debbie Gilbert, who had to leave to help set up as well. She's the admin assistant for arts and culture and neighborhood services. And I just want to let you know that the bar will be open for the entire award ceremony. It is a cash bar, but definitely go visit the whole time the awards goes on. So feel free to get up, and you can always feel free to get up and get more food if wanted. And again, the plates, cups, napkins, and silverware can all go in the cardboard trash cans because they're biodegradable. The only thing in the other trash cans will be your liquids in the other trash cans. And again, we have the blue recycle bin for waters. So I am, again, Tanya Pickett in Neighborhood Services, and we're going to get started tonight with the awards. And to host, we have Councilman Bill Bestpitch will be hosting for us tonight. And as we get started, when we read the award and we read the nominees, as your name is called, I would like for you to stand up so we can see who everybody is. And so everybody stand up, and then if you are the winner, you will come up and get the trophy and the certificate. We'll shake your hand and get pictures. Family can get pictures and all of that, okay? We ready to go? All right, let's get started.
Well, thank you, Tanya. And let's give Tanya a hand for all her work at the neighborhood. Thank you very much. So good to be with you again. So good to be in out of the cold. I thought we were going to have fall this year, but I guess they decided to just jump right over it and put us right into winter. But maybe Sunday will be nice. Our first award this evening is the Youth Volunteer Award, and it will be presented by Councilwoman Anita James Price.
Good evening to everybody. How are you tonight? Yes. Well, I am always so happy and proud to present this award, and as I always say, we have outstanding young people in Roanoke and in the Roanoke Valley. So yes, we need to give every last one of our babies, and we've got to keep encouraging them, and we've got to keep on recognizing them at wonderful events like this. Okay, they tell me shut up. Oh, okay, I can keep talking. Keep talking. Usually this award comes towards the end, so I am tickled to be able to be our very first. All right, so this is our 2019 Neighborhood Youth Volunteer Award. This award recognizes outstanding volunteer contributions by a single youth or a group who are ages 18 and under, who have either participated in organized volunteer efforts, or youth who have demonstrated initiative, identified a need, and or created their own volunteer activities to meet a specific community concern. And our nominees are from William Fleming High School, William Jones, and I want him to stand up. Let's see here. Oh, you must be present to win. Okay. Just kidding. From James Madison Middle School is Stephen McKee. Oh, I think I recognize his family over there. And two young ladies who are very near and dear to my heart, from Patrick Henry High School, Caitlin and Kristen Brown. Stand up. From High Street Baptist Church. Woohoo! And their family is seated with them as well. And the award goes to Stephen McKee! Congratulations! Come on up here. And as Stephen is making his way, let me tell you a little bit about him. Stephen joined the Roanoke Prevention Alliance Board in February of 2019, and he has been an active member of the Roanoke Youth Leadership Alliance. And this is a collaborative partnership with RPA, Blue Ridge Behavioral Healthcare, and, of course, the Boys and Girls Club of Southwest Virginia. He's shared his personal story in the Youth Leaders Speak Out newsletter in a piece entitled Growing Up with an Alcoholic Father. Additionally, he has been busy on at least 6 other volunteer service projects that focus on all types of alcohol, tobacco, and vaping prevention. And throughout the year, Stephen has grown his leadership skills to inspire other youth to make a difference in their community. Congratulations, Stephen. We are very proud of your efforts. Thank you. Good job. Oh, yeah,
Okay, smile again. I want to jump in this photo.
yes.
Yay! Awesome.
Beautiful. Congratulations to them. You keep up that great work. God bless you. And God bless all of our children.
So, at this time, our Vice Mayor Joe Cobb will come up and present the Unsung Hero Award. Joe?
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. So tonight's Unsung Hero Award goes to that rice pudding on that back table, right back there. Oh, and I had the cobbler too, so it's close second. Anyway, so if the truth be told, everyone in this room is an unsung hero because you all dedicate so much of your energy and your passion to making your neighborhood the special place that it is. So give yourselves a big hand for everything that you all do. So the Neighborhood Unsung Hero Award recognizes the volunteer contributions made by an individual or group who repeatedly give outstanding volunteer service to actively improve and positively affect the lives and living conditions of individuals in the neighborhood, but are not necessarily a member of the neighborhood organization. The nominees for the 2019 Neighborhood Unsung Hero Award are Dr. Gregory Samantha Rosenthal and members of Southwest Virginia LGBTQ+ History Project, and Bishop Jamal L. Jackson, Refresh Roanoke, Guns Down, Prayers Up. And the award goes to Bishop Jamal Jackson. Jamal is a long-standing community activist throughout Roanoke City, promoting peace and prayer. He has volunteered countless hours throughout the city. He has a compassion for helping others and a desire for change to make our neighborhoods safer. He's working to curb gun violence. It's been my honor to work with him on our task force to reduce gun violence. And we admire him and honor him and so many for the Refresh Roanoke initiative, Guns Down, Prayers Up. Congratulations, Jamal Jackson. And we actually have two winners in this category. The second winner is Dr. Gregory Samantha Rosenthal and members of the Southwest Virginia LGBTQ+ History Project. Dr. Gregory Samantha Rosenthal has led the LGBTQ+ Southwest Virginia History Project in collecting and telling oral histories of LGBTQ+ residents in downtown and the Old Southwest neighborhood. Gregory Samantha does much of this work, though, behind the scenes, working to lift the voices of the many who have been marginalized. Since 2015, over 100 students and community members have helped in building the project's archives, leading tours, meetings, and volunteer opportunities to make the Old Southwest neighborhood a friendly, safe space for LGBTQ+ people and people to be their true and authentic selves. To date, over 300 people have participated in the tours. And all of these efforts, along with Bishop Jamal's efforts, make sure that our city's not only safe, but it's welcoming and inclusive and diverse. And so we congratulate Dr. Gregory Samantha Rosenthal and the LGBTQ+ History Project. And Lena Morales is here representing the History Project and to receive this award for them and Dr. Gregory Samantha Rosenthal.
This evening, our Neighborhood Improvement Award will be presented by somebody who moved into an improving neighborhood a few years ago and worked very hard to keep that improvement going as the president of her neighborhood organization, Councilwoman Michelle Davis.
Look, I brought my own cheering committee with me. I'm very lucky. They're really cute and adorable too.
Skipped over to June, but
Oh, Juno, we'll come back to you. Okay. All right. The 2019 Neighborhood Improvement Award. This award recognizes a neighborhood project or activity which improved and/or enhanced a neighborhood's quality of life. The nominees are the Grandin Village Business Association and Raleigh Court Neighborhood Association Tarpley Park Cleanup. Do we have folks here from that organization? The Southwest Virginia LGBTQ+ History Project Neighborhood History Tours. The Colbert Boyd Greater Grandview Neighborhood Association Hugelkultur Garden in Huff Lane Park. And there you go. Yes, you have to stand. You have to stand. There you go. And Reach Dale Sister Community Nights. Where's Tim? With Reach. Oh, in the back. All right. And for all of this, City Council wants to make I think I can speak for City Council in saying this, but these neighborhood improvement projects are so critically important to the overall fabric of our city and of our community. And it's when the community comes together to work together on projects like the projects we just listed and so many others that take place on a regular basis that the really important work gets done in the city. So thank you all to everybody in here, because everybody in here has been a part of a neighborhood improvement project in one degree or another. All right. My cheering section, I need a drum roll. You guys ready? Drum roll, please. And the award goes to Reach in Roanoke. REACH, or Real Experiences Affecting Change, Dale Sisters Revitalization Project in Southeast, kicked off their journey restoring 2 abandoned homes at 1602 and 1608 Dale Avenue. These 2 houses are in high traffic area and sit directly above the Dale Avenue Community Mural. 231 volunteers spent 9,522 hours on this project. That's incredible.
They're not finished yet. You can still come help.
And that number grows daily. And volunteered at other Southeast organizations, including the Rescue Mission, Christian Soldiers Food Pantry, Morningside Community Garden, and Southeast events like Love Southeast Fest. Every Wednesday throughout the summer during the renovation process, the group hosted Dale Sisters Night, where the community could come together and enjoy games, food, music, and building relationships with the volunteers who worked on the project. This dedication to transform these blighted properties really brought a sense of pride and positivity to Southeast neighbors. One more time, round of applause.
Thank you. I didn't know it was up for that either. And so I know we don't get to do this, but the project's not finished, and so you can still come help. But I have to confess, I didn't bring any food. So what I am willing to offer each and every one of your groups is we now run an escape from poverty room in those homes, so you can come work on them, and you can bring your group for free. So that's my donation to dinner.
Or you just can't keep those preachers away from the microphone, can you? Okay, if you've been following along on the program, you're doing a better job than I am, because I accidentally skipped right over Councilwoman Juna Osborne, who is going to present the Outstanding Volunteer Leadership Award.
Love you too. Oh, go? Okay. Good evening, everybody. Is this fun or what? Yes. Is there anybody else here from Direly? Okay, all right. Okay, we're going to work on that for next year, people. Okay. This award recognizes an individual who has given outstanding volunteer leadership service to his or her neighborhood. And the nominees are Cheryl Hilton, Fairland Civic Organization. The wonderful Sunny Pervian's Southeast Action Forum. Kat Pascal from RABA Hispanic Business Owners and Neighbors. And the mighty Jordan Bell, Revisiting Gainsboro. And the award goes to Cheryl Hilton. Cheryl has led the Fairland Neighborhood Organization as president for 8 years. As such, she has interacted with numerous city officials, police officers, community organizers like Cafe, and other leaders to keep her Fairland neighbors informed of relevant resources and information and engage them in the numerous neighborhood projects. She has been a voice for the residents impacted by the Evans Spring Development Project since 2011. This year, she organized 2 neighborhood conferences that reached across several neighborhood groups with the goal of empowering residents to advocate for the needs and desires of their community and educating neighbors on the planning, zoning, and development process. Thank you so much, Cheryl. Awesome work. Okay, go ahead, honey. She's not shy. She's got a few words to say.
Good evening. I am not Cheryl Hilton. My name is Belinda English. I am now the president of Fairland Civic Lake Club, but I will accept this on behalf of Cheryl when she was out of town and let her know that she did win tonight.
Yay! Cheryl, otherwise known as Belinda.
The next award will be presented by somebody who really knows about community partnerships. The Neighborhood Community Partnership Award will be presented by our own Tanya Puck.
So I will be presenting the 2019 Neighborhood Community Partnership Award. This award recognizes a business, nonprofit, school, or other institution that have improved the surrounding neighborhood or community at large. And the nominees are, and if you'll stand as I call your name, Western Virginia Water Authority with the Love Southeast sign, Carilion Clinic with Morningside Urban Farm, Garland Properties with the Main Street Revitalization in Wasena, Freedom First with the Mountain View Community banners, and Maple Lane Interiors with the Raleigh Court Neighborhood Association and Grandin Village Business Association park cleanup. Y'all are part of that, aren't you? Grandin Village. All right, and the winner is Garland Properties for the Main Street Revitalization in Wasena. The Garlands have transformed our Wasena Main Street neighborhood village by purchasing, renovating, and renting out commercial spaces to small businesses. This effort has enhanced the community and the quality of life for the residents in the Wasena neighborhood. Their future projects include residential properties that were once sources of many code enforcement citations and police calls for service. We are grateful for the entire Garland Properties team for their significant and ongoing contributions to the Wasena neighborhood.
Pretty excited, weren't you? Next is our Neighborhood Communications Award, and it will be presented by Councilwoman Trish White Boyd.
Good evening, everybody. I just really enjoy coming to this potluck every year. It gives us an opportunity for the neighborhoods to come together, and the food, and the fellowship, and the food, and then you get to see your friends, and then there's more food. So wake up, we're getting ready for some exciting stuff here. So I'm going to be presenting the 2019 Neighborhood Communications Award. This award recognizes excellence in quality and creativity in neighborhood-oriented publications and other neighborhood community outreach activities. And the nominees are Stewart Putney Neighborhoods of South Roanoke, the Wasena Neighborhood Forum, and the winner is, drumroll, the Greater Grandview, oh no, that's the, okay. the Ciaa Neighborhood Forum. Ciaa Neighborhood Forum really upped its communication game. It started with a new website at wasina.org, where there's an email list that people can sign up for news blasts from the President Jim Haas. Also designing the website were Jeff Todd, Trevor Saws, and next was finding a real millennial in Grace Bryan to manage our social media and start a new Instagram account that is updated regularly. Grace really put their brand into overdrive when she designed our new logo, evoking the Craftsman era and the lead glass windows of the neighborhood. James designed a neighborhood information pamphlet to hand out to the visitors and newcomers that attempt to head off grass parking and alley bulk dumping, his favorite pet peeves. Finally, our neighborhood had hand-delivered 700 old-fashioned postcards to invite all of our neighbors to our 100th anniversary celebration, where neighbors, new and old, gathered to share stories, cupcakes, and sing happy birthday to our beautiful neighborhood that joined the city in 1919. Congratulations, Ciaa Neighborhood Forum. Is this where I get in the picture?
Thank you so much. Thank you all very much. We appreciate it greatly. Have a wonderful evening.
Our next award, I will present the 2019 Neighborhood City Partnership Award. This award recognizes a city office, department, or employee who assisted and/or provided resources to a neighborhood organization on a project, program, or activity that improved or enhanced the neighborhood's quality of life. And the nominees are Roanoke City Libraries and Motor Residents for the Melrose Branch Library, Neighborhood Services Coordinator Tanya Pickett, Weekly Neighborhood Update. She's around here somewhere. And Planning, Building, and Development, Wayne Leftwich, MODA, Comp Plan, and Working Sessions. And the winner is Roanoke City Libraries and MODA Residents. The Melrose Library is a very special place for so many community members and leaders. From the beginning, the Roanoke Public Libraries and Goodwill Industries of the Valleys envisioned a shared place for learning, job, and small business training and community. The library had over 12 community meetings, listening and working together to make this a collaborative, neighborhood planned library. Through these community meetings, residents helped plan the style, art, and usage of spaces. The library students and the MODA residents worked with artist Napoleon Jones Henderson to design and construct sculptures for outside the new Melrose Branch Library. The library opened on July 22 and has hosted collaborative community programs that have set attendance records since the doors opened. The Roanoke Public Libraries look forward to many years of partnering on community projects to strengthen the Melrose community. And if you haven't seen it yet, you really need to go over there. It is special.
Before we present the award, I would like all the Melrose, Orange, Melrose, Loudon, Fairland group, anyone that came to the MODA meetings or listening sessions in Melrose to help make this happen, please stand up. Or if you lived outside of Melrose and you still participated, please stand up.
We now come to our 2019 Neighborhood Arts Award, which will be presented by Jean Fishwick.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so honored to be here tonight. There's such a wonderful feeling of community in this room, and I'm so glad to be here on behalf of the Roanoke Arts Commission. Public art not only beautifies a neighborhood, it brings pride and unity and inspiration to every neighborhood where we're present. We hope that you enjoy and appreciate all of the public art in Roanoke. And it is our privilege this year to be part of the Neighborhood Arts Award. This award recognizes a neighborhood project or activity which improves the quality of the arts in the neighborhood, enhances the character of the neighborhood through the arts, or improves the surroundings through the visual or performing arts. This year there are 2 nominees, the Southeast Action Forum with the Love Southeast sign, and Kelly Key with Leap, live music at the Grandin Farmers Market. And the winner is the Southeast Action Forum Love Southeast sign. Anybody gonna come? The Southeast Love sign captures the spirit and creative energy of the Southeast neighborhood. The 300 colorful houses that comprise the LOVE letters were painted by the community in 6 open sessions. The sign was dedicated on the Western Virginia Water Authority parking lot on Bennington Park during the Southeast Action Forum's Clean Valley Day. Through the arts, neighborhoods connect, they are beautified, and the residents celebrate their attachment to home. Clearly, this love sign helped do all of that. The project was collaborative, participatory, and celebratory. We congratulate and commend the Southeast Action Forum, I Heart Southeast, Heather Line, and Western Virginia Water Authority for their energy, creativity, and commitment to the neighborhood.
I think we'd like to give a special thanks also to the Western Virginia Water Authority. Without their assistance, this project would not have been completed. Thank you very much.
And we now come to the 2019 Neighborhood All-Star Award, which will be presented by Mayor Sherman Lee. And after the award, just hang tight for a minute. He has a very special announcement he wants to make sure everybody hears.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. And thank you so much for coming out and participating tonight. Let me just say, as has been said by my colleagues on council, that this is a special event because you all are special people. And let me say, it all begins, in my opinion, with neighborhoods. If you have a strong neighborhood, you got a strong community. With a strong community, you have a strong city. So thank you all for all that you do, and we really appreciate it. Tonight, I will be presenting the 2019 Neighborhood All-Star Award. This award recognizes the exceptional accomplishments achieved by an eligible neighborhood organization or individual that has nominated for one or more of the 8 award categories who improve their neighborhood's quality of life through volunteer activities, leadership, physical improvements, beautification, social connections with the city nonprofits, churches, schools, art groups, and/or businesses that enhance the health and wellness of their neighborhood residents. This is a special award, an all-star award, and I'm proud tonight to present it to Sonny Herman. Thank you, Sonny. Sonny has been a shining star to the entire community of Southeast with all she has done to improve not only the aesthetics of Southeast, but by bringing communities together through unending hours of event planning and just getting neighbors out to pick up trash. She created a new model and brand for neighborhood development through the Heart Southeast Initiative, our Heart Southeast Initiative. Some of this year's accomplishments include she creates and organizes community events like Love Southeast Festival at Belmont Park, which attracted over 1,000 people. Yeah. And the Southeast Trunk or Treat Party at Belmont Park, where 300 people enjoyed treats. She participates and recruits teams to participate in fundraising events such as the Hustle for the Homeless, a 10K run to benefit those in need at the Rescue Mission, and Big Lick Train Tug, which benefits the Presbyterian Community Center. And there should be some music for this one. Right. She organized a collaborative art project with a Virginia Tech student and the Western Virginia Water Authority that brought the community together to create the Love Southeast sign. And there we go. And facilitate extensive cleanups in conjunction with the Clean Valley Council. She serves on the board for the Presbyterian Community Center and served on the planning committee for the National Night Out event held at Explore Park, which brought neighbors, law enforcement, and officials from both Roanoke County and city. Recently, she created plucking. Yeah, that's a new one on me. In partnership with Fitness for Good, where once per week, neighbors come together in a designated area in Southeast to walk, talk, and pick up trash. She spends time on Saturday morning with children from Indian Village. This all in addition to working her full-time job and spending time with her family. Sonny's creativity and ambition are vast, and her impact of improving Southeast will be legendary. What a deserving award. Let's give Sonny. All right. Thank you. And let me thank Councilman Bestpitch and Tanya for letting me make a quick announcement. Next Saturday here in the Star City, well actually in the Roanoke Valley, there will be a historic CIAA championship football game. And what I want to say to you about this is, this game it celebrates the 150th anniversary of historically black colleges and universities playing football. And that's important for a lot of reasons, especially one that there was a time when African Americans could only go to a historic black college and university. And so this is a major celebration. It'll be going on next week. They'll be playing at the Salem Stadium. And I'd ask you all to get a copy of this week's Tribune, because it's on the front page, and I don't get any money from the Tribune for doing it, but it's on the front page. But it's a game that we need to support. Two colleges that are coming together, they won their divisional championships, and they're schools that are coming from a distance, not here, but they won their way here. Bowie State University from Bowie, Maryland, and Fayetteville State University from Fayetteville, North Carolina. They're coming, but we need people from our area to come. This is an economic development stimulus for us, because those folks will be here for 2 or 3 days, spending money, staying at our hotels. But we need you to come out. It's a good opportunity. We talk a lot about HBCUs. Next week, we'll be the HBCU capital of the East Coast, because we'll be playing that game. And let me say, we were able to negotiate ticket prices. Tickets for the game is at an all-time low, $7. $7. All right, $7, and for children 7 through 13, $3. $3. And that's the cost of to see Division II college football. Let me just tell you something. Those game tickets are $7. Tomorrow up at Virginia Tech, it's $75 a game. So come out. Let's let the people know that this is a championship game, and it can be held here in our city, in our community. Even though it's a Salem, we all come together and we profit out of this. So I want to just tell you to come out, and we can see HBCU football up close. It'll be nationally televised, I think on ESPN, but we're going to have it here in our city, and I need you to come out. God bless you. And let me just say a special treat. When you get the Tribune, go back to page 10, and you'll see a football player back in 1973 that has a lot of hair on his head back in that time. God bless you. Go ahead.
I know everybody's going to treasure this week's edition. Folks, in closing, let me just say one more time how much we truly appreciate each and every one of you. I thank my colleagues on City Council for being so supportive of this event that we were able to revive a few years ago, and it has been extremely successful every single year. Okay, so anyway, each and every one of you is here tonight, not just because you live in the city of Roanoke, but because you care about your neighborhood. And as the mayor alluded to earlier, when people care about their neighborhood, we build community, and building community gives us the best city that we can ever be. Thank you for everything that you do. I think Mr. Dow has.
I want to say something. The mayor got his shot in, so I want to get mine in. I'm in the Hall of Basketball famous Fayetteville State, North Carolina.
Okay, and before we go, Tanya has one more announcement to make.
I know in the past, Bob Clement was always portrayed as Mr. Rogers, but I can be portrayed as Mr. Rogers too. So there I am. It's a beautiful day in all of our neighborhoods. All right, so I want to thank, again, the Roanoke Neighborhood Advocates, and especially the judging committee on the awards. And that was comprised of 3 subcommittee members of the RNA, which was Charles Wilson. He's currently not in attendance tonight. He's out of town. Cindy Pasternak here in the back. And Bill Hawk. Where's Bill? He's somewhere around here. Thank you. And again, thank you to City Council and the City Clerk's Office for all they've done tonight, and especially the Jefferson Center and Fred Pryor and our bar hostess. And you still have an opportunity to go there. And RVTV as well for coming out tonight. The last announcement, last year's funds with the Roanoke Neighborhood Advocates, they were trying to think of a way to spend some of their money to have things that the neighborhood could check out and borrow for events. So we've created block kits that you can check out as a neighborhood, and they include outdoor games like the things you see above. Some of you guys have already used some of the things for National Night Out, or Love Southeast Festival, or the Southwest LGBTQ Picnic in the Park, and some other groups have already used it. So they can tell you whether they're fun or not. I'll say that Connect 4 game has been popular. We do have some food service items like a cooler. If you want to do like outdoor cooking, we've got a butane burner, actually 2 of those, and pots and pans and drink dispensers and a portable kitchen and a weather-resistant PA system. So to do those, we will have a checkout online where you can say what items you want to borrow for what event. If there's multiple events going on the same weekend, we limit the games to 2 for each person. So far, we haven't had a whole lot of overlap on some of those. So if you're not sure how to get those, contact myself. Just let me know what neighborhood group you're a part of. There are some groups I know that are not necessarily official neighborhood groups, but they work in the neighborhood, and you're allowed to use those as well. So just let us know, and thank you to the Roanoke Neighborhood Advocates for being able to do that.
I just wanted to raise a glass to Mr. Tarpley.
Yes. And in Mr. Tarpley's spirit, I will leave you to make sure when you go out into the neighborhood to do something nice for someone that might not expect that. So thank you all for coming out tonight. And again, I would like all of our nominees to stand up so we can recognize you all for all the great work. Thank you all. And I hope to see you again next year doing some more stuff and bigger, better things. Thanks.